I've been using these Unitree Pump Pros, Generation 1, for about 7-8 months now. I gotta say I love them. You know, what I will do is attach, my daughter wants to be in the video. What I will do is attach an extra carabiner to it, okay? And I'll attach that extra, see, she distracted me. Hadley, I'm upside down. I'll attach an extra carabiner to here to make it a lot easier to attach to different, you know, levels. If I want one down here, I have one down there, I have one up here, I have one up there. So again, I had to screw those into the wall though. So that's a bummer. That was on me because I decided that's what I wanted. This can attach to anything. You know, I've used them. There's a door attachment that they can go with to the door. Just be careful. They'll chew up your door a little bit if you do the, oh, you know, there's those little things that hang behind the door. They'll chew up your door a little bit because they like to bop around. So one thing I did to help have them not bop around so much and bang into each other, I put some Velcro. Boom. So that Velcro helps to keep them together. So obviously, here's these guys. And if I needed a little extra weight, some extra tension, especially something like this, I would attach my carabiners like this. And then I created this little attachment, okay? So you use 2 pumps together, the Generation 1. You use 2 of them together to get more tension. And I only needed that for a few exercises. So for me, it was like, okay, wasn't a deal breaker. It's like a flange right here. Got a couple of an eye hook and some bolts. I went to the hardware store. They helped me out, fit everything. And then I got an extra strap, a longer strap, another carabiner. So what I'll do here, let me zoom on in on this because this was kind of a game changer for me to make it nice and easy to use 2 at once. All right. So clip one there, boom. Clip one there. And there you go, boom. So that way now I've got twice the tension. I'm using 2 units, I've put them together. So again, the Pump 1, the Generation 1 is great. It's great, it's so versatile with different, you know, if I wanted to make this go a little higher, kind of made this little system. I can twist. Raise up, raise down. I wanted different angles. So I have one over here and one over there. So it's a much farther spread. And then had some closer together. So if I'm doing some pull downs, for some ab crunches or anything like that. I use this for my crossovers. If I'm doing, I used to use the door attachment right here. I do my crossovers like this. Like I said, it's kind of chewing up my door a little bit, you know, okay. So I switched it over to this. Love it, you know. The only other thing that I would do sometimes, I don't know if I have it, but I had a little wrapping paper, like a little, not toilet paper, a little bit thinner, like a wrapping paper, like a cardboard tube. I would put that in the cord, put it right here, so that the cords didn't rub together if I was doing my crossovers like this. So little tips like that. So I love them. When they said, hey, we're starting to make a new one. We're gonna do a heavier duty one. I was like, cool, okay, what do we got? This unit right here is huge, it's great. It's a different beast to me. This is heavier. It comes with a detachable battery. The battery is detachable. The other ones, very easy to charge, great. I did have an issue with one. I did have an issue when I first ordered one back in, I think it was a couple months after I started using it. One of the batteries died. One of the units died. And the company was, I gotta say, they were really good. They were really, really good. They were quick to respond. They said, hey, show us a video of what the problem is. Yep, crazy enough, died, whatever. They sent me a new one. No worries, no more questions asked. So that was awesome. This does come with a detachable battery. So that would be Can't get it in. Just kidding. User error. That's that. The thing that's a little, it has a special attachment a unique attachment that you need to have a certain hardware to attach, which is great because this is a lot more sturdy. This bar is pretty slick. The exercise rack, adjustable rack that comes with, goes from the ceiling all the way to the ground. This is gonna go in there. This, I don't need to show you. The difference is, you know, a lot more tension. Comes with the remote. I'll do a separate little video with all that stuff, but it is kind of nice to have something in hand. Sometimes when I'm with my phone, I would use the app to adjust the tension. On the Generation 1, you know, you get distracted, you get a blah, 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 you look at something and it's like, oh, okay, there's 30 seconds, there's a minute, there's, you know, so like it's a distraction sometimes having your phone. I don't like having my phone when I work out. So not having to have my phone to adjust the tension, love it. The one thing about this is I would like to add another carabiner in here. Just adding an extra carabiner. I would add 2 just so that I'm not twisting up the cord. Not twisting up the cord, bottom line. You know, the main difference, you know, between the two, much more heavy duty, much more, you know, this is pretty slick, but it's, you know, twist, pull, it's a rack, you know. I didn't have to drill. I didn't have to drill into the wall. A lot less studs to find with this. I did have to find a stud in my ceiling. Whoop, right up there. Bow. I did have to find a stud in the ceiling just to make sure that, you know, I'm not just pushing on some drywall. I don't know how sturdy it would be, but I mean, that thing is in there. That thing is in there. One thing I did do, I just mentioned in this video, but I'll probably make something else too, is I made sure I measured, you know, from here. I did it at the base and at the top. You know, I measured, okay, how far do I want it from the wall, just to make sure it's even. I used the level when I put it up. Oops, can't see that. You know, a little magnetic level. Where are you? There you go. A little magnetic level to make sure that it was even. And one last little tip that I did is just so I could see if it would be moving over time, I don't know, is I put a little pencil mark along here. Put a little pencil mark around there, and I also did that at the top, just to make sure to see if it would be sliding or moving. It hasn't moved in 2 weeks, so I feel pretty secure about the mount, this bar, you know. Again, make sure you're driving it into a stud, and then I get a solid floor, you know, hopefully. It feels, you know, pretty good. I don't know, time will tell for sure, but yeah, I didn't have to drill. That was a huge, you know, I got some patchwork to do with this side, that side. Generation 1, super portable, cheaper, like great, high reps, good workout. I never got into the eccentric. I just want a good, steady pull, push, you know, resistance. That's all I want. This one, same thing. The Generation 2, it is very sturdy, push, pull, very good. Really good. You can tell that the cord is thicker. Obviously, it's, you know, it's gonna be able to tolerate heavier weights, heavier resistances. I like them both. You know, if I had to pick one or the other, I would have to go, I don't know, seriously. I have to keep playing with it a bit more, but I really do like switching between all of those. My workouts consist of dumbbells, you know, and now all 3 of these units, I'll be picking up a 4th unit, but you know, being able to switch from, you know, that rack to a wider rack, mounting, whatever, and then to this rack as well. You know, I love it for heavier things, so I use the Briggs 20 workout exercises, which are 20 exercises that are pretty phenomenal. If you haven't checked out Brig 20, check them out. But I love both of these units. So that's all I got.